and welcome to Get Booked. I'm Jennifer.
I'm Kate.
And this is our last story that we're going to talk about for Pride. Since we are in Pride Month, we are talking about contemporary fiction today. But the books that we're talking about are going to hit a couple squares.
Yes.
So we'll put that up there because we'll point them out.
Right.
Would you like to go first?
I would like to go first. So this book, Red, White, and Royal Blue, has been a blockbuster hit, which is why we are showing you a printout of the cover because the book is never in the library. It's never in the library. I'm glad I read it when it first came in. Yeah. It is it's a great situation. The son of the President of the United States and the younger son of the Queen of England, the Queen of England, who is not, this is not the royal family that we know. They do, this isn't an alternate universe. He's also referred to as the Prince of England, which he's not the Prince of England because there is no such thing in our universe. So I'm a stickler for details, and so I really am, and I think I kept going to Jennifer saying, this is not right, this is not right. So I finally just comforted myself with alternate universe, different things, and I was much happier because this is a fabulous book about falling in love, enemies to lovers. And the thing is that they do have a lot in common because one is the son of the President of the United States and the other one is the son of the Queen. And so the paparazzi are very interested in them. And so they'd had sort of a made-up social media conflict. And
they get into a big fight at a wedding.
They get into a big fight at a wedding.
They knocks the cake over.
Oh.
I can't remember if that's true.
Yeah, but there's some big splashy event where things went publicly wrong. So both of their moms are this needs to get, or their mom's people actually are you need to fix this. Let's do something on social media. So they become bro buddies, but not really. Not really. And they text a lot, so there's a lot of texting, and there's transatlantic stuff, and there's royal family stuff, and it is just so much book catnip, romance catnip, great story, lots of great energy. Love this book. Really hot. If you want to read it, put a hold on it.
Yes.
Yes.
We try to talk about it all the time because we did royals and we did all these different things, and it's never on the shelf. It's just
never on the shelf.
And it was so good. I loved it. It was
so
I think it was my favorite book 2 years ago when it came out.
Yeah. It's definitely top of the list for me.
Yeah. So this one is something to talk about by Meryl Wilsner. Yeah. Okay. She is
yes, Meryl Wilsner.
I'm so bad at pronunciations. So this is a Hollywood story, which, of course, is also my catnip. I love Hollywood stories. So Joe is a Hollywood screenwriter. So it's a little bit different, not like the Hollywood starlet or the actor, but the screenwriter. And she somehow ended up taking her assistant, Emma, on a red carpet event. And there's a photograph of them laughing together.
Right.
And there starts to get some rumors that maybe that they're dating, and they were like,
ooh,
we're not dating.
We're not.
And they weren't. And then maybe they realized they should be.
Oh.
It's very good.
Very good. I remember when that came out, I was interested in it, but I didn't get to it, so I think I need to take it home with me.
I think you do. It's really good.
Okay. It's not a date. Falling in love is the hardest business of all. Entrepreneur and innovator Kadrian Davenport gets results. A demanding executive and stickler for punctuality, Cade throws herself into work to avoid hurting anyone, convinced she only causes pain to those she loves. Oh, that's a romance trope. That when Jennifer Spencer meets an incognito Cade at a conference, sparks fly. But when Cade unexpectedly becomes her boss...
Boss. There's another boss story.
Boss, yeah. Jen's problems multiply. The company she founded is going broke. Her grandmother's dementia is worsening. That's sad. And her attraction to Cade, her difficult, brilliant, charismatic mentor, is growing. Cade's desire to keep things professional between them is in Jen's best interest. Well, yes. What's in Cade's best interest is Jen. I might have to take this home too.
We're just loading Kate up with all the books.
Yes.
So if you want these books, you'll have to put
Oh,
some
and the
date on
author
them.
is Heather Blackmore. Yeah, Heather Blackmore. It's not a date.
Nice. I have Melissa Brayden, Love Like This. So this is about, first off, this is set in a series. So it's a series of friends.
Yeah.
And this series is called Seven Shores Romance. So Haley is a very optimistic person. She works as an assistant manager in a fashion boutique on Rodeo Drive.
Ooh.
So kind of fancy pants.
Fancy.
Except that the store might be closing. There's some financial troubles, and she's like, "Oh, I got to figure out how to turn this business around." So she decides that maybe she'll partner with this up-and-coming fashion designer, who she didn't really have a great meeting with when they first met. And this fashion designer is Spencer, and Spencer is really excited about fashion, really into it. She's kind of still waiting for her big break, and maybe when Hadley's thought comes along, maybe this could be her big break. But Hadley has some opinions that Spencer's not really keen on, and Spencer's like, why is this bubbly store manager always make me really nervous when she's around me? So there's a romance there.
Nice.
So that looks great. Mary is a big fan of Melissa Brayden. She's always talking about her.
Yeah, she loves that. Conventionally Yours by Annabeth Albert. I love the inside where it says, "The best enemies to lovers, epic fandom, road trip, gay romance you'll read all year." And then there's this wonderful illustrated map right inside.
Oh, I love maps.
I know, I love maps in books. 2 infamous rivals, 1 epic road trip, some uncomfortably tight quarters. Why is there only 1 bed? Ooh.
1 bed trope.
1 bed trope. And a journey neither will ever forget. Charming, charismatic, and effortlessly popular Conrad Stewart, oh my gosh, what a name, seems to have it all, but in reality he's scrambling to keep his life from falling apart.
Ooh.
Brilliant, guarded, and endlessly driven, Alden Roth is the poster boy for perfection, but even he can't help but feel a little broken inside.
Oh.
Don't we all? When these mortal enemies are stuck together on a cross-country road trip to the biggest fan convention of their lives, their infamous rivalry takes a backseat as an unexpected connection grows. Yet each has a reason they have to win the upcoming gaming tournament, and neither is willing to let emotion get in the way, even if it means giving up their one chance at something truly magical.
Ooh. I know, it does sound good. It's been on my list for a while.
Yeah, I think you need to move it up. And then after you read it,
then I'll give it to you.
You'll give it to me, right. So, Conventionally Yours by Annabeth Albert.
Alright, this one we've talked about a little bit in the past. It's Written in the Stars by Alexandria Bellefleur. Bellefleur, it's French. This takes place in Seattle. So the second book just came out. The second book is called Hang the Moon, which was also really good. This is a female story, but it's sort of also a modern Pride and Prejudice.
Oh.
So, Darcy...
Which is both of our catnip.
It is. So Darcy is very buttoned up and surprised. And her brother wants to set her up on all of these dates, and she's just like, ugh, I'm so tired of blind dates. Stop. But he has one more for her. And Elle, he sets her up with Elle, who is one of his business partners. And Elle is, she's obviously not buttoned up. She works for Oh My Stars, which is an astrology. No.
Astrology?
Astronomy. I always get those mixed up.
The fortunes
No.
or the
Yes.
space?
Astrology.
Yes.
Astrology.
Fortune.
Yes. So, I don't know. So she works for this astrology account, and she has a lot of Twitter followers, and she makes up these really fun quizzes, which are also in here.
Oh, I love quizzes.
So, me too. So the blind date comes, and it's terrible. Elle spills red wine, all over Darcy's white dress. It's horrific and terrible. But then they realize there are some benefits to dating each other. And maybe it's fake dating at first. But then, you know, we all know how fake dating goes. Like,
fake dating?
Usually.
Yeah, it can lead to the real thing.
It does. It does. So, that is written in the stars. So, we've talked about, let's see, today we've talked about
Contemporary.
Contemporary, female. We've got male, we had road trip, we had enemies to lovers. Those are all romances. So, you've got a lot
Lot of
that we
squares.
just checked off.
A lot of
in
squares.
these
You
ones.
could just read one of these and you check off 2, 3 squares.
It is true. So, we have
Plum Tomato gift card.
this
Plum
is one
Tomato.
of Kate's favorite place.
My favorite place. My favorite place.
Actually, I had a really great sandwich there a couple weeks back. Oh my god, it was amazing.
Their sandwich, all of their sandwiches are amazing. I bring people who come to visit me, they're like, we are going to Plum Tomato, and this is the sandwich you will get.
Right,
And I'm not wrong.
She's not. That's true.
Okay. Tess, you're
Woo!
a winner because you keep entering. Well, congratulations. Come to the library, pick up your Plum Tomato gift card. Enjoy.
Yum. Alright, next month is our jam. Next month is YA. Woohoo! I'm so excited because that's what
I need to pull out a bunch of stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll see what we'll talk about next week. Because
Yes.
be prepared. There'll be a new bingo square coming soon. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.